What?
Do you allow me to have holly berries?
Holly berries?
Yeah. It's a component for a spell.
I know this is a trick question. If I say yes, you're gonna have some ridiculous spell. So, I don't know.
If you say yes, I'll tell you. If you say yes, I get to conjure woodland beings. If you say no, I'll conjure minor elementals.
Either way, it sucks for you, Mav.
You can have berries. You can have holly berries.
Okay.
I guess.
If you insist.
Why?
Maybe I picked them up with those
Oh,
caterpillar husks or whatever.
We probably found some in the mountain when we were outside Kresk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably found some holly berries up there somewhere.
Cool.
Well, there's not really a ton to recap from last session. But if anybody wants to give a super quick recap, you're more than welcome to.
We tried to plan things. We'll see how it goes.
I feel like that's it. Yes.
this is good.
You know, sometimes the most fun D&D moments come out of failure, so we'll see how this goes.
I mean, we're probably not gonna blow up a wagon, so I mean, we have that going for us. So I feel like we can take that as like
We
an
could
automatic.
blow up a
W.
whole castle, though.
Well, I mean, that feels a little more epic.
Wouldn't be the first war crime I'd seen committed in a D&D session.
Yes. So many war crimes. That's what I signed up for, is war crimes.
What's the Geneva Convention?
Who is she? We don't know.
More
her.
like
I'm-
Geneva's a
We're on a
guest
different
list.
plane of existence.
You don't know.
I think we're all in the right mindset right now.
I think it's a good thing I didn't have that Jello shot.
THC
What?
Jello shot.
For my party, my dad made THC Jello shots.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they're really hard to like properly dose, so it's kind of a wild card.
Right.
So
I think they ended up a little more potent than he intended.
yeah, but like I had
What were the
yeah, the,
expected
It-
or like milligram per
if
shot?
if it actually like worked out correctly, which that's not possible just because of how Jello is, but they should have been about 18 a piece. But I think they were like
That would
pretty variable.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's yeah.
I don't think 18 was his intention, though.
No, I don't think it was.
And I
That
think that's
would
why
be-
nobody
yeah.
had them, because we wrote what they are on the card and everyone was scared of the 18 number.
A lot of people had them. He
Oh,
just
really?
made a shit ton of them.
Oh, okay.
That's part of it. Yeah.
Too rich for my blood.
I don't know. I was high as a kite.
We did say, since there might still be some spell changing and stuff, you guys have not long rested yet. So finalize your spell selections and then long rest, and then we'll get started.
I think I'm good with mine.
Trying.
I am resting in the long form.
You know what, Carly? If you can't decide, just roll a dice and let fate decide.
Uh.
And then you'll really know what you wanted. Because
Right.
if it rolls like something, then you're like, actually, I wanted the other one in the first place.
Mhm.
Carl, you're so wise.
Who are you that is so wise in the ways of science?
I'm
Mm,
Mm,
help me, I am under the water.
one more time.
I am
Hello,
just
How are you? I am under the water. Please help me.
Oh. Yep, that nap I took was a bad idea.
Uh-oh.
Now I'm loopy. Well, I didn't sleep last night, so I took a little bit of a nap, like a short nap, and now I'm loopy.
Well, why didn't you sleep? Also, happy birthday!
Oh yes,
thank
happy
you.
birthday.
Cause my body is like, get fucked.
Well, okay.
Carl, by the way, on our bet, it was the under. It was way under. But I feel like that's because I was watching hockey.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the bet.
What
we
What
didn't.
was the bet?
What was
We didn't
the
actually
bet?
bet anything.
How many times it is mentioned that Cameron tried to burn our house down during your first birthday party we had at the house?
Oh, it didn't even come up.
No,
It wasn't even mentioned.
the over/under was 4.5. So
Well,
And
Emma
I
also
took the
showed up
over.
dressed. Emma also dressed up as like a Backstreet Boy, so there
Oh
was
my
like
God.
really, it was very distracting.
I saw what? I didn't even like recognize that was Emma until you were like Moose Magoo, and I was like, what?
Well, neither did I. She was like standing in my kitchen, and I like turned around, and initially I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" But then her parents were there too. But like I was like quite literally on the floor, so it was a good one. She got me good.
Okay, Cameron.
I'm
I
all
don't
right.
have see invisibility, but I could do fairy fire.
Which is kind of a poor man's see invisibility.
It
True.
is. So,
you have
But
to
I
know
don't-
they can use it first.
but I'd have to get
do
rid
you.
of something else.
You do you.
You do.
Have fun with
I
it.
made some tuna salad sandwich and the
Do
cats
vampires
are
disappear?
swarming.
Can they go
No.
invisible?
Tuna salad sandwich.
I think
I think our
vampires
biggest
can go.
enemy is gonna be
Rahadin.
Rahadim is not a vampire, so who knows what he can do.
But what about those bitch vampires?
Yeah, I mean they could be a problem
No.
too, but Rahadim is the one who seems to be the biggest problem.
Okay.
But I don't know if they can. I think it might depend on the type of vampire they are.
I believe you have seen one or two of them bamf. I don't know if you have seen any of them go invisible.
Okay.
Yeah, we've seen them turn into like bats.
Bat.
Joey, fuck off.
Nope. You got the tunas, Dad. Give.
Oh, and your spot
No.
got yoinked by Phoebe. Oh, that's tough.
That's so.
Lily, why are you like in my personal space?
All of our pets are just like on one tonight.
Yep.
She is
Apparently
like nudging my whole arm.
There should be
You
a
just-
ready check option in Discord.
I'm ready.
Okay. I am audible fairy fire right at the right.
Yeah, send it.
Whatever you want to do. I mean, they're your spells.
I know.
If you get rid of something that you find more exciting, then don't get rid of it.
I'm working on it.
You could just get
I
rid of
did-
all your spells and only wild shape. I'm very helpful today.
Carl is the most helpful.
Okay. We got Lily a new bed.
Mhm.
It's
And
the cutest.
it's a donut shape, and she loves it.
That's
It's like-
fantastic.
Is she in the? And is she? Are you gonna send him a picture?
Where's Lily Cam?
Oh yeah. Are you recording or are you streaming?
I'm just recording it.
Decided not to put it on Twitch anymore.
I mean, yeah, or it's not tonight.
Your editor's gonna have fun with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Hardy har har.
Uh,
I changed my spells, by the way, guys, from what they were.
Noise.
Okay.
more different spells.
YOLO.
Mhm.
Oh.
She's so cute in it. She loves
She's
it.
all-
She's so
She's like
cute.
the donut filling.
She is in it like for most of the night, but we've also found out that it gets really hot. So sometimes she'll be sitting there panting because it's like
she's
hot.
so warm in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's fantastic.
So and we're like, Lily, get out of the bed if you're like too hot. And she's like,
No, this is perfect.
I love it here. Her own personal sauna.
a little donut dog.
She's so sweet.
She's the best, man.
Zelda and Biscuit did so well with all the people at our house this weekend. Because Zelda's kind of like hit or miss on like whether she's into people. And she was just like out and about, saying hi to everybody.
Did she have one of your dad's Jello shots?
I mean, she might have.
Oh, I should have put my plate in the kitchen. Oh, okay. I'm ready. I'm updated and shit. I'm in the map.
Alright.
Was everybody long
I'm
rested?
still playing Belatra.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm ready.
Are you long rested? Did you
Yeah.
level your character up to level 7?
Yep. I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all ready to go.
Alright.
I'm just gonna win some Belatro right now. Quick
Okie dokie.
little.
Talked about Belatro in a session this week.
No, we are not getting off track. We are invading Strahd's castle, everyone.
We are invading. Oh my.
Yeah, we are
That sounds-
invading.
I titled today The Heist at Castle Ravenloft. So that's what my title for today is in my book of notes.
Ambitious that you will actually make it to Ravenloft in this session.
I'm about to say mine is slipping in silently, but that's just you. Sorry, I said no. We are not getting off track. We are carrying on.
Oh, it's
Mike,
somebody-
go.
oh my.
No, everyone else, shut up. Mike, go.
Okay, I see what you're interested in today.
Everybody have your laughs. Are we good? Good. Move on now.
I'm not able to move on ever.
It's okay. This morning started out with me talking
Oh my
about
God, Mike, go.
how Brandon and Sanderson is.
It's morning. It's
morning.
morning. Hang on.
Mute
I can
Carly.
mute her. There. You awake on the morning in which you know Strahd will be leaving Ravenloft. You have multiple objectives that you are wishing to achieve, all of which are in the castle. And you know night into the night to strike.
I think Azur kind of already has that, like, nervous energy where he's like, okay, can we just time skip right now and be there? Because he doesn't want to wait any longer.
I'll just go, do you think that we should have Erwin, like, bake some food or see if he has any, like, wolf jerky or anything for the prisoners?
Hang on. Shaw wants to give werewolf wolf jerky.
I said prisoners, plural,
Cannibalism.
but sure.
Maybe, he has been making the bread now. Maybe we can bring them some bread.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if he has some biscuits. Shaw will get up and go talk to Danica and just say, Danica, do you by chance have some, like, biscuits or something that travels well, doesn't smell too much? Stuff like that?
Danica turns to look at the kitchen door, and at that exact moment, you just hear this wham as Erwin kicks the door open, steps open, apron just covered in flour. He's got like white streaks in his already salt and pepper hair and beard. He's wearing oven mitts. He's carrying a tray that is piled high with frosted
hell
sweet
yeah.
rolls.
And Shaw will, like, get into that.
He's carrying a tray with approximately 25 sweet rolls on them. He has a manic gleam in his eye, and he just
I will immediately try one.
lets out a maniacal laughter. As you go to bite into it, I need you to make.
Shad got like kicked out. He was so excited about the sweet rolls.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, that's where I want.
With a 13, you go to bite down on the rock hard sweet rolls. Your molar does not crack, but it is not pleasant.
I'll be like, Erwin, I think these need to rest a little bit longer before you throw them in the oven. But you know what?
Sighs.
They're perfect for tonight. And I'll grab a bunch and I'll shove them in his bag.
He's
Also,
like,
Alexander.
I was just so excited.
So excited.
While we wait for Shad to get back, I'm gonna be like, if we do want to give them some food, I have all these rations that we don't really need. So that's always an option as well. They do weigh down my pack quite a bit, so I wouldn't mind getting rid of it. Eggs in this economy?
I was like, yeah, is Barovia having a terrafor with Canada?
Have we seen any chickens or other egg-laying fowl since we've been here?
I don't know. We haven't. So I didn't know if eggs existed in Barovia. It was a question.
Oh, it was a
I don't know.
legit
Oh, yeah, that
question?
was just my
Yes.
question. Is have,
Oh, yeah.
Yes, there are eggs.
Oh,
Yes, there are eggs.
are eggs part of the recipe?
for cinnamon rolls,
Yes.
probably.
Probably. Well, that
Sweet
usually,
rolls.
yeah. If you don't put eggs in, then they're gonna be hard. It's fine.
Who needs eggs?
No, Shaw was right. They're underproved, and therefore
Mm.
very dense and hard.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you have to say it how they say it on British Baking Show.
Hard tech sweet rolls.
Undapproved.
Underproved.
Undapproved.
This show is so great.
You don't want a soggy bottom.
No soggy bottoms. Bing bong, bing bong.
So I guess the maybe the bread isn't an option.
As I said, I have 9 rations here I could give to people if needed.
Oh yeah.
Shaw grabbed a bunch.
Yeah. Maybe you warm them up over a fire, they'll be still something.
Okay. I guess I'm ready to go. Is there anything
Yeah.
else we need?
I think we want to just wait for Cameron to get back.
Oh yeah.
He had to rush off.
Baby emergency.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that, I'm guessing.
Zelda, you can have a baby emergency? She's like, I'm sleeping.
Zelda is a baby emergency.
That is very accurate.
Truth.
I don't have any.
I believe you all did convince.
Did we convince Esmeralda to come with
Esmeralda
us?
to come with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she
Yes.
has met you all here. She's geared up. So is Irina.
Oh, I asked Esmeralda if she happens to have any more potions or anything that
Hmm.
might help us, because we got some of the potions from her.
That might be a touchy subject.
Yeah, I ask her anyways.
It wasn't your fault.
I stood in the back.
Um,
Yes, she has 2 potions of greater healing. No thanks to the lot of you.
Well, those will be good to hold on to in case we get into
A predicament.
a sticky
yeah,
situation.
some trouble.
She nods. She says, "Yeah, these might very well come in handy."
Esmeralda, how's your ability to detect traps? Because we did find out that there will be lots of traps within the castle.
She says, "I know a thing or two about traps. I could probably spot 1 or 2 should the need arise."
Always good to have a set of keen eyes. Alright, well, wait, a package was delivered. I'm just gonna go grab it quick.
I'm sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Well,
I heard baby literally screaming bloody murder. The problem with being home with her all the time is that she wants nothing but dad. So when mom needs to take over, it's basically the end of the world.
Ah,
uh-huh.
Okay, I'm here. We're good. She's down. We're good.
Good.
Baby down.
Yeah, so did we just straight up pause, or what's the circle?
Oh,
Yeah.
the circle.
Or is that
Around
her
arena?
+3 to saves?
Yeah, that's her aura.
Cool. Yeah, I'll shove a bunch of the sweet rolls into my bag and say these are gonna come in very handy. Thank you. And then I'll run to the table again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
welcome back.
Everybody's
Everything
back.
We're all
Everything
back.
good,
We've all
Cameron?
made it.
Everybody's ready.
I was
Yeah.
basically just telling him when you hang out with dad all day, every day, when mom needs to take over, sometimes she just wants dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
She has a hard time making that transition.
sometimes, yeah. And tonight is one of those nights.
Hmm.
So I just had to go change a diaper and give her some Tylenol for her teeths, and then go from there.
Okay. Well, I think we're ready to head off. Did we have to stop at Leroy and Jenkins' place on the way out?
Pretty sure we did that last time, yeah.
I think
Okay,
we
I
did
didn't know
that
if we had
on our
anything
way.
that was like or no, like they were doing for us overnight. I can't remember.
I don't think so.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Cool. Well, no time like the present.
What? And it's the morning, right? And we know that we're going on the tonight, basically. Is the
Yeah, we know that
anticipation.
Strahd leaves at like
Yes.
after sunset,
Fair.
Correct.
so we want to probably be somewhere where we can observe him leaving and then make our move.
Seems reasonable to me.
I don't know why I'm picturing us like building a Trojan horse and like doing that suddenly. Seems like just a perfect plan.
We did discuss both of the clanky girls hiding in the
Yes.
bag of holding.
Mhm.
As a
Wow.
last resort, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Azur can hold his breath forever, so he could be in there indefinitely, essentially.
Right. But then you
just
guys
lives there
wouldn't have
now.
Pass Without Trace. So think about that. And I'm on the more stealthy side, so.
I still don't know why this isn't just first resort. Like,
Because of the potential for not being able to let them out.
Correct. And then
'Cause then they're just
suffocating
dead.
there.
I just want to do it so that we can get them inside the castle.
I mean, that's
But-
what Pass Without Trace is for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they only get to normal, not advantage. So if we put them in the bag, the sneakiest, I mean, I'll even go in the bag. So it's 3 of us. The sneakiest, fastest people run in with, and you can still put Pass Without Trace on us. If we're in the bag, do we still have Pass Without Trace?
I mean, if he can cast it on you before you get in the bag.
Yeah. And then once we're like past guards or whatever, you just like let us out of the bag.
Sounds easy in theory, but I'm just worried about the possibility of us taking more than 10 minutes to get to a situation where it's safe to let you out of a bag.
I mean, if you get caught or if you're in a situation where it's not safe, you just dump us out of the bag.
Well, if we get caught, though, what if we don't have the ability to dump you out of the bag? I just don't want to kill your characters off in this manner.
Of all the ways to die.
The
It would be
stupidest way to die on the planet.
It would have to be a cascade of ridiculous failures for me to kill a character just for being in a bag of holding.
Okay.
I'm sure that Mav would give you an option to do an action to dump us out of the bag, right? Like,
I mean, yes, that would be yes.
Azur is not comfortable putting people in a space where they, due to just his like general anxieties. So that's
Okay.
just like something that he wouldn't be comfortable with. But if the group overrules me, that's fine. I'm just saying my actual like character's anxieties are not comfortable with this.
I mean, we can wait till see when we get to that giant wall, but we'll see.
If we need to.
Yeah, I assume we're already walking while we're talking about this, right?
We
We're
can,
like
yeah.
walking out of
Well, where are we gonna go meet up?
Milwaukee.
And hang out at like the western or the eastern gate, or like where do we?
I mean, it takes like most of the day to get there, right?
Western
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I was thinking we could try to get there with enough time where we can find a good hiding spot while we wait for Strahd to leave. Or
So,
we could
like-
get even closer to the castle. Because last time we didn't walk down the road between the Western Gate and Castle, we were in the
We're in the
carriage.
carriage both ways. So maybe we should walk that route in the light so we're familiar with it. And then when we get closer to the castle, we can try to find a place to hide.
And if somebody with good eyesight goes in front, they might be able to catch like Strahd's carriage before and let us know to hide, or we can do like the hobbits and walk along off the trail.
Yeah, we should probably walk off the trail once we get like to the intersection.
Can Shaw take the box of holding essentially, and just like fashion it to like his back, like kind of like fanny pack, but like.
I mean, you've got a rope. You could probably manage to strap it onto your backpack or something.
Okay. I'll do that as we kind of go, and then just kind of rig something up, just so that like worst case scenario, Shaw can have his eyes on something while people hop in if needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll make sure his goggles of night are on his head, but not like on currently.
And I have extra dark vision, so I can go in front.
Yeah. He'll make sure everything's loaded.
Yeah, all right. If y'all are heading straight there, it's a pretty normal day. Esmeralda and Irina are engaging you in casual small talk, but I think everyone's kind of quiet, focused on the upcoming task at hand. Yeah, it takes just a little over 4 hours to get from Vallaki to the Western Gate, and it's about another hour's walk from the Western Gate to Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah, I think once we get to the Western Gate, we'll try to find like a somewhere where we can travel a little bit off the road, but kind of follow the same pathing, so we're not leaving tracks.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of also getting a lay of the land on this last stretch.
Yeah, make a group survival check for me.
What terrain is this?
Woodland.
Woodland, okay.
Man, I got an 11 with a +6. That blows.
Natural 20.
Hey, Catwin didn't roll total dog shit.
Esmeralda rolled a 2.
Damn it, Esmeralda.
Nice.
Yeah, Esmeralda, not super uncharacteristically, being that she is a monster hunter, but she is not paying very close attention to where they're going this time around, or where you all are going this time around. Excuse me. But Azur with your nat 20 and Catwin with your dirty 20. Yeah, this is kind of rolling hilly landscape. Sparse trees once you get past the gate, but there are enough that, you know, as you you can keep the road in sight without really being in sight of the road. And you're always heading uphill as you head up towards the castle. But you are able to keep the road in sight, as I mentioned, so you don't wander too far off. You know, you're always within 20 to 50 yards of the road, so you can keep an eye on it.
And do we see like a good spot when we get like around this area where we can maybe hide out until dusk? Where we're pretty comfortable, where we don't think we'd be seen by something driving on the road, but we can
Yeah.
definitely still see the road.
Yeah, with that natural 20, you know and come to a little copse of trees about 20 yards off the road and about 200 yards from this side of the drawbridge, that you know you could hunker down for the last couple of hours before nightfall. Make any last minute plans, and also watch and see anyone going into or coming out of the castle.
Excellent.
I'm pretty sure we
ended up buying
buy it.
because of the rings,
the value of the ring.
the ring value.
Oh, I thought you convinced him to rent him.
That was originally our plan, but then the ring was worth a little more than
Oh,
we thought, so we just bought it because we figured we're probably not going to be bringing it back in the right shape anyways.
probably not.
Bringing it back in the right shape. Rip.
But yeah, kind of make us as camouflage as possible, and yeah, we can kind of discuss one more time what we want to do.
Well, there's like a moat of 1,000-foot drop around this castle, right?
Right.
yes,
It's like a
correct.
cliff, right?
Yeah.
So there's no water. It's just pain.
I mean, we did learn that a moat doesn't have to have water, so that was a good thing last time. Did Google that for us.
Yeah, as we kind of wait there, can Shaw kind of get... Can he see, like, the castle walls from here? Or can he find a spot to, like, see the castle? Because he wants to try to get a pattern of the guards that are on top and see if there is, like, a pattern. So he would go closer and see if he can get a eyes on to the guards and see if he can pick out a pattern or a time change or like a shift change or stuff like that.
Yeah, sure. So, sorry, did you say you want to move closer to the walls, or you're just trying to observe from where you are?
If he needs to get closer, he'll get closer. But he would take like a wide berth, like to avoid the road as much as possible. But if he can see it from where he's at, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. Make a perception check for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a 13, from the copse of trees, you can make out that there are figures walking along the top of the walls, but you're just far enough away that they're hard to see, and you can't really get a good feel for their timing. You are welcome to attempt to move closer, but you would need to make some stealth checks to avoid being noticed, because at a certain point, sort of the ground gives way to these sort of withered shrubs as you approach the cliff's edge, and there isn't nearly as much place to hide.
Yeah, Shaw will just whisper message Azura and say, I can't really see what's up on the wall. Should I get closer to try to see a guard, like a pattern in the guards, or I'd be possibly exposing myself, though.
I mean, we could wait until darkness when Strahd leaves and then try to get a better look before we go in, too.
I
Might be a
suppose
little more cover.
You're almost invisible at night, huh?
Yeah, and you have those goggles. Everyone else has pretty good dark vision, I think, except for Arena. But if you feel like you can get in a good spot without being noticed,
I'll give it a go. I'm not gonna get too risky. I'm gonna take like that. I'm gonna find a bush. I'm gonna go near it, behind it,
Bush.
and I'll give it another look. I'll make a stealth check, basically.
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Jesus Christ.
13. Okay. Make another perception check.
Well, at least I'm seeing shit.
Yeah, this time around you get just close enough. Causing a little more movement in the underbrush than I think you would be really comfortable with, but you don't seem to have been noticed. But you're able to kind of crawl up a little closer, and you take a few minutes to really kind of count it out, and you notice that a guard comes by, going clockwise around the top of the wall about once every 2 minutes, and then you also notice there are two stationary guards.
Tower
At each corner of the walls.
Okay, I'll go back and report. And with that natural 20, do I see them see me, basically?
No, with that 20, you're pretty sure that they did not notice you.
Okay. I will go back and report that data.
so there's four stationary guards total on one roving guard.
Yes. Well, yeah. He could see 2 of the stationary guards.
I thought you
from
meant
the
2 on each side.
front
Okay.
approach. Yeah, no, one on each corner, and then one you see a patrolling guard
One
come
on
by
a
about once every
2-minute
2
pass.
minutes.
And those are, are those all like the same form of the guards we saw when we were leaving the castle last time?
Yes, they're all white.
Mhm. Do we know anything about the abilities of whites? Like, if they have any way to detect people in
Yes,
stealth
they have
or
lots
something?
of privilege. Sorry.
Oh God.
Walks right into that one.
Sure
Too
did.
much.
Yep.
Give me a history check, please.
Is this a group history check? Like, is he asking the group?
If you're asking the group, everybody can make it. Yet.
I feel like that.
Yeah, I probably would have said that out loud if, like,
Yeah,
maybe
that would be
Esmeralda might already have dealt with these.
Mm.
Or Irina.
That one don't know shit.
We're dumb as fuck.
Jesus.
Me and Azura know the same amount of shit.
Yeah. We know a little bit more than average.
Wait for it, Irina.
I got too many buttons to press.
And Esmeralda, who is a monster hunter.
Yeah, I
Irina
am
knows
aware.
shit. Irina's a paladin. She knows about this shit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think Irina and she Esmeralda both kind of pipe up. They say, whites are undead. They're vicious fighters, pretty adept with longbows as well, but they aren't. They are, undead warriors. They aren't particularly adept at.
Are they idiots or no?
No, they aren't idiots, but definitely not. Not the most keen-eyed.
This wasn't an intelligence check, was it? Damn. Because I do get survival checks on undead enemies that are my favorite enemies as well. Are advantage on intelligence checks, but I guess in history is wisdom, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Irina got a 17
She knows
and
that's not
Esmeralda got a 18, so got about as much
Yeah.
as you were gonna get.
Cool. All right. I mean,
So
your standard guard, just in an undead form.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm getting from that.
Mm-hmm.
Good fighters, average. Intelligence. All right. Well,
Do we know how wide the moat is?
It is somewhere in here.
I was like, yeah, can I like jump over it? Like pole vault over it? That'd be cool.
the bridge is gonna be down.
I'm wondering how much rope we might need.
I don't think we need rope to get across it. I think it's the walls that are the problem.
It is 50 feet wide.
Hmm.
So if we just knock down the wall, it'll be the same width as the moat.
That is correct.
Easy peasy.
Problem
Easy
solved.
peasy.
Catwin, you can knock a wall down, right?
I for sure can. It probably won't be very quiet
Especially a castle wall.
or
If we get-
subtle.
If we get to that point, I don't think quiet or subtlety will be a factor anymore.
Just making sure.
I'm gonna think this map has.
So there's whites here, here, and on the and then one
Yeah.
at every
let me-
2 minutes like this.
Since you saw them, let me put them. There's one.
I just see loading scene. Refresh. There we go.
So the stationary ones you saw were in the corners, and they kind of periodically like turn to look out one side and then the other, kind of looking this way and then looking this way, and then you see one go clockwise around the wall about once every 2 minutes.
Now, Shaw, having infiltrated plenty of places before, is there a spot that he sees that could be a possible like blind spot or something like that?
Like a complete blind spot from the guards.
Yeah. I mean, if there is one, I doubt there
Yeah.
is a complete blind spot, but
Yeah, I
'cause
think
we're
if you-
like way down over this way, right?
Yeah,
across.
you guys are kind of like over here, sort of in this vicinity.
This vicinity here.
This vicinity.
Nice.
This
There
this
needs to be
vicinity
like
here.
a warning that you're gonna have like a seizure if you're not careful from all the flashing lights.
And
Uh,
then this will go down like this type of situation.
yeah, I think one thing you could intuit is that there is only the one drawbridge. Perhaps there aren't stationary guards on the back, but you would have to circle around to see.
The stationary guards are on the like edges here, and this is
Yeah,
the guy
they're kind
that's
of-
roving, right?
This is the guy that's walking. Yeah.
I think drawbridge is still our best bet.
Yeah, but I think
Gotta-
while we're waiting, there's no reason for Shaw not to go look.
Yeah. Okay. Make another stealth and perception check for me.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah. So with that 19, 21-19, yeah, you're able to kind of make your way along before you sort of get to the end of the cliffs back here,
Yeah.
and get a better view of kind of the back of the castle. And what you notice is that there are not stationary guards on the back turrets. It's just the one guard doing laps.
And what's the distance we're talking here?
Still 50 feet.
Still 50 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
when
there's only
when we're talking laps, we're just talking like all the way around here.
Yep. One comes
Every-
by about every
every
2 minutes. Yep. Actually, I would you intuit that there are probably two, because it would be a little bit longer than a 2-minute walk all the way around the whole
Gotcha.
thing. There are
Okay.
probably two, but they're pretty evenly spaced out. You also notice that there isn't enough room to stand at the base of the walls.
There is or is not.
There is. If
Gotcha.
you can get across, you could stand at the base of the walls. without really being in line of sight of these guys because of the way the kind of parapets jut out.
Yeah.
But this is making me think of that exact part at the beginning of Ocarina of Time where you got to sneak past like 24 guards while they're lapping around.
Yes.
What a very specific memory.
Because they like lap, or there's like 2 of them lapping around, like he mentioned, the outside of the walls. this is
I'm glad there's a gif of it.
that's like that's the thing I could find.
Okay. So Shaw will come back and kind of do the stick on the ground, draw the castle, and say, all right, so here's kind of what we got. I'll explain. This is where the guards are. We can go back here. We would have to figure out how to cross, but it's much less risk of being seen by the guards. And explain the guards' patrol pattern, and say, I can get a rope. I mean, we could probably just shoot an arrow across with a rope. And
Yeah.
and
we have the
traverse
grappling
that
hook.
way. And we have the grappling hook, so we could get a rope across, go over, shoot the grapple hook up. When a guard passes by, go up, and that's going to be much easier than trying to go through the front gate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, question for you, Mike.
Yes.
On this, is that like pathway all the way around? Like,
It is precarious in some spots, but yes, there's a few feet of space, at the base of the wall, all the way around.
gotcha.
Oh, my one thought about this is that wall is very high, and I think the amount of time it would take us to climb the wall would be longer than a lap of the guards, where they might see the grappling hook before we are all able to get to the spot as needed.
Shaw will just say, yeah, but then we're dealing with 1 guard, not 4 or 2 or.
But who? Like, we could only have 1 person at the top at that time, and there's a risk of the guard being able to stop that 1 person and remove the grappling hook, and everybody else falls to their doom. I'm just trying to think of the.
No, like, Carl, we could all. This is Cameron. We could all get across on the rope. Everyone would be on that little ledge, and then we go up.
I thought the ledge was at the base, or was I mishearing that? Is the
ledge
room
is
to
at-
stand
yeah.
at the base of the wall, or at the top of the wall outside of the
The base of the wall.
The base of the wall.
So there's like a
Right.
rocky ledge. So we have to do this in 2 maneuvers. We have to do it by getting across first and then going up the wall.
Yeah, the second maneuver is the one I was having concern about, not the first one. The first one, I don't see an issue with that. That's just my devil's advocate point of view.
I know, but is it better? Isn't that better than going through the fucking front door? Like,
Well, what do you estimate the line of sight, like how far it is from the corner of the watchtower to the drawbridge? Like from where those stationary guards are standing?
all right, this is dumb as fuck, but I'm gonna send it anyways.
Okay, yeah. So there's also another thing too.
Like, that's how I picture it, right?
Yes.
I love
Okay.
it.
Cool.
So, okay. So the other thing is I still have my wild companion that might be able to distract the guard for a little bit by, very much Assassin's Creed diving and swooping, right? So he can do that. And I can obscure the vision around us, or maybe even at the top where the grappling hook is, with a fog cloud. I just have to know how windy it is.
It is not very windy, and it is already pretty foggy, and it is approaching sunset quickly.
So if I also cast fog cloud on our grappling hook at the top, it would be heavily obscured.
Plus, Kevin can always just throw the guard off the wall. Easy peasy.
Okay. She could,
All right,
maybe.
sounds like you
So that-
guys have.
Yeah.
I just think it's better than going in the front door. Like, how are we gonna sneak 6 people past the front gate? Like,
But we have lots of
versus-
ways to stealth people. And I just think there's a lot less variables. There's just like one variable with that. But I mean, if you guys are all on this, I'll do it. I just was playing devil's advocate. That was my.
I'm
Well,
on
intention
I'm
of that.
on side castle infiltration team.
Okay.
I thought you were not about walking through the front door last week or last time, because I was like, again, my thing was we all hide in the box of holding and just Shaw sneaks in the front door.
Oh, we can only have 500 pounds worth of people in the.
That's true.
In the
So
box
Shaw
holding.
and Azur, and maybe Eliana. Eliana could be a little
Oh,
creature,
the
and
servant's
she
gate
could.
is here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you could
all-
easily
you
get
all would
in
know
as,
that
like,
from
You
your
knew
maps.
that though.
Yes.
I think Eliana has the
Can we come
easiest
to this side?
options. You could be like a little spider or something and easily get in.
Correct. I can't do anything that flies yet, though.
Maybe you could, before we go and like put the grappling hook up on the wall, you like do something that could crawl up the wall, like some kind of insect or something, and give us some kind of go ahead, so we know like when all the timing is good, because we won't be able to see when things are lapping when we're down at the bottom. Or you can use your wild companion to do the same thing.
Can your wild companion carry a rope across for us?
I think so. How heavy?
They could carry the end of a rope. Yeah.
Yeah. Our wild companion could carry the rope for us.
But they wouldn't even be able to
African?
like tie it off. Or, you know.
No, they would not. Owls don't have opposable thumbs.
But we're pretty
Is this-
confident we could shoot it with the bow across, right?
Oh, is the top of this like a typical castle where it has like
Yes, it's
the teeth?
crenellated ramparts. Yes.
I have
So-
an idea.
So couldn't a 50-foot two lengths of 50-foot rope be tied together and then wrapped around a tooth, and so that then on each side, then both sides would be hanging down and you'd climb up using both sides.
Yeah, we could do that. I have an idea for getting
Yeah.
the across the
There's also a grappling hook.
chasm. So Ilyani, you could turn into something very small, latch onto my arrow as I shoot the rope across, and then you could
Hell yeah.
get it
Hell
secured on the other side.
Yes. Like Ant-Man in Avengers.
Yeah, exactly, something like that.
What am I doing?
So we want to shoot the rope across the chasm first, right?
We also have a grappling hook, y'all.
Yeah, but we're not gonna go across.
But the grappling
chasm
hook's
up
too
on the wall.
heavy to be able to shoot from a bow and arrow, right? And can we throw that 50 feet? Do people feel confident? I mean, we can try that too. I was just
Yeah.
giving options.
You do have a strong girl.
Okay.
Too.
But I could also shoot you across and you could make sure it's secure.
Are we
have
actually
2
going-
minutes
hold on,
to figure out what
question.
the hell we're gonna do.
Are we actually doing it from the north side so that we can be closer to the servants' entrance? Or
I don't
are we
think we have
doing it from the
access to that,
south
do we?
side? Huh?
I don't think we have access to the north side. We haven't gone up there and looked.
Oh,
I've
wait,
just been able to go down here.
Why did we go south?
That's just
That's
the way
the
we came
direction
here.
you all
So-
approached from.
Why did we do that?
Because that's where the
what we
road
did.
comes from.
Because this wasn't
The
the
road comes
initial
from the
plan we had thought
southwest.
of, and now.
No, but we
They-
knew that the servants' entrance is on the north side.
Right, but I don't think we were originally planning on coming over the side because we didn't think that was possible.
You didn't think that was possible.
Besides,
Alright, egg on my face.
Okay. So the question is, do we want to try to move to the north side of the building to try to do this? Or are we just going to approach it from the south side?
I say we approach it from the south and just send it.
I mean, we can move north after we see Strahd leave. But otherwise, I think it's too close to dark to risk going across right now.
Yeah.
We can also do Pass Without Trace, and we're going to be moving after Strahd leaves anyways. So we can do Path Without Trace and try to move to the north side.
Can we go
Or
back
we
to
can just...
the larger map?
Sure.
Because we have the map that we can look at, like, in real life, in game, too.
I mean, the road actually approaches from the north.
I mean, it looks all the same.
I think Mav just said we were down here.
We were able to see this up until the cliff.
Okay.
Based on what we can see in the map, we think it's similar topography on the other side. Is that what I
Yeah.
would gather?
That is correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. Now we just have to decide: are we going to try to go around the building to enter the north side, knowing that the servants' entrance is on the north side, or are we going to enter on the south side and try to figure out how to get to the service entrance?
Either one works.
You pick.
Catwin doesn't use her brain.
My thought is right now we're on the south side. We'd be having to use the spells and abilities to get to the north side. The south side we don't have to. I say Carl shoots the arrow across. You use your turn into a little baby spider, run across the rope, tie it off. We all go across, and then we throw the grappling hook up once the guard goes past, and then call it a day. And we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, the biggest hurdle is just getting in, and I think we can.
Because
The
once we
castle
get in,
grounds
we're
are
in.
very,
Right?
very massive. The castle grounds, so
We're not in the castle until we're in the servants' quarters, which is on the other side of the castle.
Did we see Strahd leaving?
Yeah, I was about to start reading that actually. So a few, as you all are kind of quietly discussing your plans that the sun has set, and about 15 minutes after it is, I guess, sun is set is not the correct term for Barovia. After darkness falls, yes, after dusk, you hear a distant a whinny, and you actually see a fiery streak emerge from the top of the tallest tower, as a figure sat atop an onyx horse with a mane and tail of fiery crimson flames sets out across the sky, and they ride off to the west and disappear into the darkness. And you know that Strahd has left the castle atop Bucephalus.
Left the building.
So, and the gate came down even though he doesn't use that. He just went straight over the wall.
Yep, gates. The drawbridge has been down the whole time.
Oh, it has. Okay.
Yeah, but
For some reason,
Sasha.
I thought that Sasha mentioned that it's only down when he's gone, or if there's guests.
No, she said it's always down when he's gone.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right. I think Shaw will look at everyone and be like, all right, north or south? Because we need to go.
Well, you looked at south, but if you think we can do the same on north, I'm fine with it either.
Let's just do it on the south.
Go.
That's fine.
Maybe we'll find another entrance on that side. So for now, probably want to wait to cast Pass Without Trace.
Until we're like climbing across, essentially.
Yeah, so I'll just try to be as quiet and stealthy as we can without it until we're like preparing to cross the chasm. Take like a wide berth. But probably still need to be stealth mode here.
Aren't these things like super scaled up on this map, Mike?
Um. Oh, we are still on 10-foot squares, aren't we? Let me change something real quick. There's a way for me to change this, and I don't remember what it is. I forgot these were on 10-foot squares. Well, we'll just roll with it on 10-foot squares for now.
Cool. Just little babies.
Oh, here's how I can do this.
I'll be telling the party about the new spell I learned that might be able to help us at some point.
Alarm.
I don't know if this is. Let me just make sure this matches the. It's a mental alarm. Okay, yeah, that still matches the old definition too. But yeah, I was telling them like if we want, I can always set this to at any point during our traversing.
Shaw will look at Eliana and be like, "You got this, right?"
I use my wild shape to transform into a spider. Whoa.
Oh no,
Before-
the fog. Okay, we're
No.
gonna have to stick with 10-foot squares.
Oh no.
Don't look
We're
at
not
the map
looking.
for a second.
We're not looking. We're
I
not
mean,
looking.
I mean,
was-
we mostly
From what I
knew
saw, it looked all familiar.
it did.
Yeah,
look
I mean you've seen
familiar.
most of the ground floor.
We got a tour.
Oh God, where did we go?
Yeah, give me a second.
Where the
Yeah, I'm working on it.
We're teleporting there
I think-
now.
I think before you transform, Shaw will just say, "You have the Pythons, right?" And just if she doesn't, she'll hand her 2 of his.
What are
Ish.
you handing me?
The something to tie the rope off to.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You want me just to you want me just to use my shape just to get across the rope, right?
Yep. So yes, Azure is gonna shoot the rope across and try to hit the base of the castle, and you're gonna
Okay.
go across it. And then once you get over there, you're gonna need to tie it off so that it's sturdy enough to hold people going across it. And then we're gonna go over it one by one, but you're gonna need to keep an eye out for the guard, or we'll keep an eye out for the guard. And then once we're all across, that's when we'll use the grappling hook to go up.
I'm gonna peer across and maybe elbow Azure to be like, do you see anything I can tie it to from here?
Isn't that what he just handed you?
The Pythons?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could use the
Yeah.
pitons to secure it on the other side. Yes,
Okay.
Pitons or Pythons?
I honestly don't know.
I don't even
You
know what
can
that word
look it up.
means.
I'm pretty sure it's pitons. but
climbing
I
gear.
could be wrong.
Climbing.
Like Piton?
Yes.
Let's just call
Yeah.
them stakes.
Stinks.
They're like tet stakes.
Piton.
But yeah, like
We were all wrong.
Pitons.
Piton.
I think I like Patan the best. Grew grammar.
Yeah.
Piton.
Anchors.
Do I need to be smaller?
Yeah,
French,
4 of us.
so it
4 of
might
us
be-
should be able to fit in the square.
It would be like Piton.
Patan.
Piton.
Patan.
Piton.
Pee pee poo poo.
Where's Catwin?
Everything's very slow on my computer tonight. Well,
What?
Catwin's-
Oh, just do a refresh. Sometimes it's not the computer, it's the
I
Owlbear.
was like,
As we're getting ready, can Shaw kind of create some makeshift harnesses for people so that we're not just like hand over fisting
What
like
if climbers can
our
come
way
with
across
harnesses?
this? I think we only got like
Yes,
2
You
harnesses.
got two. You got 2 harnesses. Yes.
He'll make one for himself. I think the harnesses should go to the big girls.
I
And then,
I mean-
yeah, he'll do like rope harnesses for himself.
If I start to fall, I'm gonna immediately cast levitate on myself, and I'll just levitate across. You don't need to make a harness
Then-
for me,
Then I'll just do it for myself and for what's her face,
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. Yep.
Alrighty, let's get this rolling.
And let's fucking send it. And if shit hits the fan, good. That'll be fun.
good.
All right. So
I'll tell
before
you
I'm
when
shooting
go
the
back
arrow, I'm
here.
looking for kind of like the best part where I think it's going to be least likely to ricochet. Just kind of like a nice flat area. Or something that might be a little softer to land in.
Yeah. Give me a good old attack roll.
I will hold the other end of the rope.
Hey, there we go. That's wise.
Advantage? Just kidding.
I could give you guidance before I turn into a spider.
You can't do guidance on attack rolls.
But
But I rolled a 4. But a 12.
Yeah, total. Yeah, with the 12, you get it just like right in the base of the wall.
All right.
I will hold the rope and like pick up my hands so that Eliana in her little spider form can go across it and just kind of give her a little head start with my hand.
My first time actually using my wild shape to become a creature. Mav, do you
Where
have a
are
little
we-
spider token?
Where are we firing
Probably.
this, by the way?
I thought I thought you said like right here, right?
That's fine.
Or
We can
did-
go that way.
Oh, we can go either way. Works. Whatever.
No, that's perfect.
So many wires.
And yeah, Shaw will have the other end of it.
Can find a D&D spider
You have
image.
I have one
pitons,
somewhere.
right?
Yeah, I gave her some.
You have some too, though, right? You kept
I
some
do. Yeah.
for yourself. Okay.
Well, we're kind of in the trees and stuff, right?
I mean, there's not a ton of trees over here. Yeah. I mean, I think we should all be trying to be as stealthy as possible right now. So we probably.
Spooky. That's it. You're not even like existent on a map this big.
Yeah, that's the best I could. That's the best I can find on short notice.
Perfect.
Oh, I probably had a spider token. I didn't think about that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. As a spider, it is very easy for you to cling to this rope and walk across, like walking across a big old bridge on your 8 little legs. You're able to get right over there.
Wave with my little spider leg to my friends.
They can't see you because you're a spider that's 50 feet away.
Shaw will.
With my
Message
90
you.
feet of dark vision, though, will I have seen her get to the other side?
Make a perception check. You are trying to
Shaw's
see
watching for the guard.
tiny little spider.
Oh, Resp.
Rasp.
Well,
Nope. Can't tell. You definitely saw her moving with confidence. You're not worried about the fact that she like fell
I'll
off.
just
the
say
rope
I
or
lost.
anything,
Shaw, I
but-
lost her about 2/3 of the way across. Maybe just message her.
Oh no,
That's
she's
fair.
in the chasm. She did fall off the rope.
Yeah, Shaw will just say, "Let me know when you make it by. Or make it across. I'll let you know when the guard is just passed, and I will wait for the guard to go by before I tell her to drop it." And
yeah, we could just say you did that. Since I don't have the guards like actually animated or anything. So
Sure.
yeah, you wait till, and from here, easy enough to see as they head past. Yes, you're able to let her know, and Eliana drop her wild shape.
and then you can respond to me with the whisper.
Yeah, I tell you that I'm over here and I'm setting up the pitons.
Perfect. Another whisper. Let us know when we're secured.
Okay. I do my best. I
Yeah, I mean, because you're using,
I do it. I do the thing.
yes, yeah, because you're
Do my-
using pitons, you don't need to like make a check or anything. You're able to just tie a good strong knot, drive it into the ground a good bit, and yeah, you've got a secure anchor for your teammates to cross on.
I'd say I think we have big girls with proper harnesses go first. Yes.
Well, would you
Okay.
like me to go first, just in case there's something that
Actually, yes.
breaks, and I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
save
yeah.
myself easy?
Yeah. Why don't you do
Okay.
that?
Okay, if
All
you're
right.
Because then we'll have it.
you're crossing with no harness at all. I need you to either make an athletics check or an acrobatics check. Athletics if you're doing it like actual rope style, where you're like hanging upside down with like your feet slung over it, like using your hands. That'll be an athletics check. If you want to tightrope it, I need an acrobatics check.
Yes, I'm going to tightrope it, and basically, while I'm gonna be preparing, if I feel at all a slip, I'm preparing to instantly cast levitate if I feel myself slipping.
Yeah, okay.
So, all right, I will do a acrobatics. God,
Ooh, yeah, with a 9. You make it about a third of the way across, and the slack in the knot comes out, dropping the rope just like a half an inch. But it's enough to toss you off balance. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, unless you just want to go ahead and cast levitate.
I'll try to do a dex save first, and then if I fail, I'm gonna instantly cast levitate.
Okay.
Or dies. No.
Yeah, no, with the 13, you're actually able to kind of correct your footing. You're unstable, but because the rope is solidly anchored, you don't fall. I'll just need another.
I think Shaw this whole time would have his mage hand out, and if there's any slippage whatsoever, it would try to. It can only hold 10 pounds, but sometimes that's all you need to stay balanced.
Yeah.
And I told you my plan before I went across. Everyone
Sure.
knew that even if I did slip, I had the backup. So,
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check to continue, please.
all right, let's throw higher than a 6 this time, please. All right,
Hey,
that's
with a
better.
16, yeah, a little wobbly about halfway through, but you're able to kind of straighten it out and get all the way across.
I'll give like the really enthusiastic thumbs up as I get across.
Awesome. I will check to see if the guards have noticed anything.
Definitely didn't shit my pants.
No, a guard has not passed. It takes about a minute to cross the rope, so you have about another minute.
I would honestly think
someone across.
with something like this, Shaw would just wait until it passes to ensure that we have 2 minutes to do
Like
this.
one person per.
Yeah,
per
one person
rotation.
per pat. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, perfect. So yeah, you Azure gets across. You wait about 60 seconds. The next guard passes. If you are, who's going to go next, or who do you want to have go next?
A big girl. I'll shove
Hello.
Catwin up there.
Okay.
She's going.
Since
And
you are
she's properly
using,
harnessed.
since you're using a proper climbing harness, you just need to make an athletics check at advantage, please.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, with a 13 is actually good enough. With a 13, you're able to pull yourself across. It's not the fastest; it's a little slow going. Perhaps you're just being a little careful, but you do make it across within the 2-minute window, and you are safely on the other side.
I
And
will
one thing I'm
send
going to
it.
mention too, if I do see somebody, like Shaw's going to be the only one who's not harnessed going across, or Shaw and
Correct.
did you make
I
them
have
harnessed?
my makeshift harness that I made.
Okay, I'm going to be prepared to cast Featherfall in case somebody slips.
Nice, I like it.
I'll push Irina across once the guard pats.
All right. Nice.
W.
Nice.
Irina makes it across, no problem.
And then I made God, I keep fucking forgetting her name. What's her name again?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
Perfect. I made her a makeshift
Esmeralda.
harness as well.
There. Well,
Did you stitch Esmeralda on it?
I started typing and someone else took over and I left it. And someone else took over. I think it was Mike, and I think I'm trying.
Esmeralda.
Fair.
There were too many cooks. There were too many cooks in that kitchen.
Many cooks, too many cooks.
Esmeralda. She is going to she's gonna like tightrope it, but with like the safety
Yeah.
lead clipped to her makeshift harness. She's gonna do just fine.
Damn.
Crazy acrobatics.
Nimble.
I'll send a message to Eliana and saying, "Is everyone across and okay?"
yes.
All right. Shaw will kind of copy the same thing as Esmeralda did. And,
Okay.
And make his way across.
Please make acrobatics check with advantage.
My way.
Nice. Yep. The 17,
Beautiful.
you are able to make it across, no problemo.
And then timing wise, would I be able to kind of like mental note when the guard passes at this point?
Sure. Give me a. No, I think you got it. You've had this timing down for a little bit. I'm trying to think if I want to have you make a check for that or not, just to kind of keep the timing like while you're on the rope and everything.
I'd be okay with it if you want to send it. You're not going to offend me.
Yeah, make a survival check.
Oops.
Yeah, I think with a 13, you might not be exact, but you're pretty sure you're close. On your 2-minute count still.
So, I have a question for everybody. I'm whispering to everybody. Do you want me to just levitate myself up there and quietly attach the ropes to the grappling hooks to the wall?
Yes, I think that would be the best way rather than trying to throw it and possibly failing a check.
Yeah, because it says I can.
Because I'll just levitate,
Move.
mage hand you, and up you go. Because
Yeah,
you weigh nothing.
you can do that, or I can just push myself up.
Yeah, you can kind of use the wall to.
I can
sort
move
of
up to 20
guide
feet
yourself
on
along,
my
yeah.
turn, so basically 20 feet every 6 seconds then, right?
And I
Yeah.
can get you 30 with mage hand, so...
So it'd only take me about 15 seconds to get to the top of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. All right, yeah,
Cool.
so just Shaw, just give me the
then
go
on
ahead.
Shaw's internal clock, he would send it, but I think before we do that, and just say, all right, everyone ready to go. Big girls, you're going first. because if something happens, either chuck the guard into the chasm or fucking kill him. And Shaw will be there, like, hand on knee, like, ready to lift to get this shit going up the rope.
Okay.
Do you want me to just climb the rope too, or do you want me to wild shape again?
No, I want you to climb. Everyone's going up.
Okay.
We're not using.
And we have
we're-
2 ropes still, right? Like we used a normal rope to get across the chasm, and then we're using the 2 climbing kits to get up. Is that correct?
Well, if you're going to be using a grappling hook, we don't need
Or the
2
grappling
feet.
hooks have the rope tied to it?
I mean, yes, you can fix a grappling hook to one of the ropes. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. And I have rope on me too. So either way, we're
We have
going.
enough rope where we can do
I-
2 at once.
Yeah, I have 50 feet of rope in my bag if we need it as an emergency. Like,
Yeah, you basically got 2 extra ropes when you bought your climbing
Yeah.
kits, because I know a bunch of people probably already had rope in their packs.
Yeah, well, I think we probably already had it in our like adventure pack.
Yeah, we used the silken rope to get across because that was the strong shit.
All right, Azur's gonna say, "Okay, before we do this, I gotta go pee, and I would like to take a bio break."
Yeah, we'll take a bio break real quick. Couldn't do that before you cross the tightrope? Jeez. It's just the rear tower. It's still wall. Like, this is still the top of the wall. You'd be able to go around it. Yeah, it's a Gloomstalker thing. Yep. Yep.
Cast.
Okay.
So I have like one levitate to get to the top of the wall. I think it's probably the safest bet because then there's no way we're gonna alert anybody by clanging of like
Okay.
if we have a bad throw or something, you know.
Yeah.
This just like makes it.
Yeah, no,
Proof.
levitating up is clutch, and then yeah, you take the grapple hooks and essentially become invisible, and then we go down low and go around as far as we can. That's a
you
good
want
idea.
to cast Pass Without Trace on us now
I don't
before
think
we
we'll
split
need-
up.
No, because you have to be within 30 feet of me for it to be effective, I believe. Let me just double check.
I think we have to when you cast it. But yeah, double check.
The duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you has a plus 10 bonus.
Yeah, but that's concentration, isn't it?
It's a
So like
concentration spell.
if you need to do
I
something
can't-
else, you got
I
nothing.
can't do that and levitate at the same time.
Oh, that's true.
Because
That's right.
levitate is
It's a
also
concentration. Yeah. Okay. JK.
Honestly, I could just keep levitate active as I go around the castle because it lasts for 10 minutes, and I could just push myself along
Just go on
invisibly
the outside
instead
here.
of making any noise at all
You
by
could.
walking. I'm just gonna be kind of like floating.
He's just
Hell yeah.
he's just T-posing as you push him along.
No, I'm
Wait,
holding
wait.
the grappling hook, and you're carrying me along like a balloon.
I think Shaw will kind of make sure that we all like he'll give everyone a rope. There's one rope that'll go across all of us. So if someone slips, they have 4 other people to or
Take down one of them?
five other people to.
I do have
make
50
them
feet
down.
of hempen rope in my
Yeah, so do I.
bag.
All right, cool. We know the plan. Internal timer. Is everyone back?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of use the what's the term again, Mav, for the little notches in the side of the castle?
Crenellations.
Yes, the crenellations to kind of push myself along.
That's a made-up word.
It's
One
not.
of Mike's favorite words. That and there's
Alright.
another one he likes to say all the time. Portcullis.
Yeah, portcullis is
I
good too.
don't just go around using
It's all the
portcullis
time.
and crenellations
All
in
the
my
time.
normal vocabulary. I don't talk about castles all the time.
Do you not use those words more than once a week?
Okay, I have a question. When he was
Over
in
a lot of
Over
Ireland,
on
D&D.
portcullis
when you
usage.
guys were in Ireland, how often did he use those phrases?
A lot.
Which castle that you
Honestly,
visited had the
I'm-
best portcullis?
I'm imagining Mav at like
all right,
on a work
guys.
call.
We can't do this to the DM. We are in a very precarious situation right now.
I'm going to use my free action, or my free version of levitate, so I think I use that as an action. You have given me 2 grappling hooks. I've put them in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
I have a rope already attached to it. I'll take the other 50 feet of rope out of my bag and hand it to you, Shaw, in case you guys need it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do... I think I just do it as an action. Okay, yep. Perfect.
And then
I have succeeded on my own con save.
Shah will pass Eliana one end of a rope, and then he will start navigating his way around the edges
So-
here.
Yeah, so for the next 10 minutes, I can levitate.
Okay.
Oh, as soon as you give me the go-ahead is where you think I'm good to go with the guard passing. I'm going to go up and then also try to be as stealthy as possible. Even though I know I'm pretty invisible in the dark, I just want to be extra careful.
Shah will be constantly whisper messaging Azure so that he has essentially a response whenever he needs it. And whenever a guard is passing, Shah will put up his hands so that everyone stops moving.
Yeah, I'll basically whisper
okay.
you right after the guard is out of my range is my...
Perfect. And then, yeah, we will traverse the exterior of the castle.
Yeah. Azure, make a stealth check for me, please.
And I get advantage with my cloak,
Nice.
but I'm dark
Yeah.
and
Yes.
spooky. So yeah, I'm just gonna go up to the
Um,
top here and kind of levitate myself along the
Yeah.
relation.
As you move along, every now and then you scrape against it, scrape against the edge of the wall, making a little bit of that kind of foot on stone sound, but it's not too loud, and the guards don't appear to notice. Yeah, and you all are able to make your way around to this other side pretty uneventfully via this method.
Sick.
Oh,
All right, so where are we?
Yeah, we're exact opposite side of the map now.
Yep.
And how long did that take? About
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Cool. So I'm still levitating. All right. Samanda, move your token over to the other side of the castle.
Boop.
All right. Can I see what this area is? What does this seem to be?
You would have to either levitate up above the wall or stick your head over. This is something like down in the courtyard.
Where did I go?
You must have put yourself in the fog. You might have
In the
to.
abyss.
That one got dropped in the fog. I got you.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was
me
like,
one.
I
Oh,
simply do not know where. I was like, I'm walking, and then I was just gone.
You can't
All
walk
right,
through the fog.
um,
It will.
I'm gonna whisper down to Shaw, like as soon as the next guard passes. It's like I'm gonna levitate up quickly just to see what I can see down below before we start climbing.
Perfect.
Bouncing around.
Shah
So I
will
can-
reel in the rope from Ileana now that everyone's here in unstable ground.
Yeah, so I can just kind of levitate myself up. It seems.
Yep. You don't have a ton of slack in the rope, so are you going to tie that off? Because it is only a 50-foot rope, and it's a 50-foot wall.
I haven't dropped the rope yet.
Oh, you just still got it, on you. Yeah,
It's still
okay.
in my bag.
Yeah, so
I was
short-
gonna check first to see what looks like down
Short
here
distance.
before I drop it.
Yeah. So you like right after guard passes, he's here. He's heading this way. You kind of look up over the wall. You see the torch right next to the servants' entrance. This is a building about 15 feet off the ground. Well, like it's at ground level, but the roof is like 15 feet tall. So it would be a little bit of a shorter drop if you dropped onto that first. You see that this portcullis is closed.
Ooh, say it again.
Portcullis. Yeah, that's what you got. Make a perception check for me. With 11, you don't notice any other movement in the grounds other than the guards top of the wall.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna float back down. I'm probably close to the end of my 10 minutes here.
Yep, you're definitely getting close.
And then I'm gonna attach the two grappling hooks to the side and whisper Shaw. I'm sure he's been talking to me this whole time.
I would see those come down, I'm assuming.
Yep. And then say okay.
And then let me know when a guard goes by. We're putting the big girls up first.
Okay. Yeah, and you said it's pretty foggy. Like it's when I put the grappling hooks on the wall, how noticeable are they?
Someone would have to look like right at it to notice that it's there. Doesn't stand out drastically. It's dark. It's gray rock. It's metal grappling hook. Kind of foggy.
Okay, so yeah, as soon as like the next guard goes by, then I put them on the wall when I think they're out of earshot, and then I'll kind of sit right here, seeing if I can see anybody else coming.
Okay.
And and like once they are, I can hear them all within range. I'm gonna cast Path Without a Trace.
Okay. Yeah, so you're all gonna climb the rope together?
No, Shaw will go up. Shaw will go up last, so it'd be two big girls, Esmeralda, Eliana, and then Shaw last. Because Shaw's gonna take the ends of the ropes, tie it off on his belt, so that when he gets to the top, we can already have the ropes up there.
Are there
And
two
just
ropes,
quick
like
trans-
1, 2, or are we doing 1
There are
and
two.
2?
No, 1, 2, so that we can get 2 up at a time.
Okay.
And we should think it'd take about a minute, is what we're guessing.
Yeah, it'll take about a minute to climb to the top. Since you have the ropes, you don't need to make any checks. You are able to just climb them, which is nice. So you all are able to climb up. Takes about a minute. So y'all are just at the top. Azure, you can cast Pass Without Trace on everybody, or as many as you can.
I typed in C.
Fast.
All right.
Oh yeah,
No,
it's just each creature. I forgot there's no limit to it, which is ridiculous.
Is there a limit in new rules?
I don't think so. I just forget that there isn't one.
And then
I think
are
as
we
long as
just
you're within
going?
10.
Are we just going to literally just cast those ropes back down here and just slide back down?
We could do that, or we could
Do
just
that.
jump off and I could cast Featherfall.
No,
Let me just
let's
check how
just
many
do
people
that.
that can affect.
The reason I'm asking is because like we'd have to do that like right now.
Right, I'm just double checking how many people Featherfall affects. I couldn't remember. Up to 5, so one person wouldn't be
No,
able to use
let's
it.
just send the grappling hooks, and then
Okay.
Shaw will not. He'll unhook the grappling hooks when people are down, and he'll just jump down onto the portcullis and then jump down from there.
That's a roof.
This is still like a
Yeah.
35-foot drop, though.
I'm so here for the pause. Portcullis.
This is still like a 35-foot drop, though. Isn't
I
that what
don't
said?
know what a portcullis is, but
It's a gate?
It's a cave.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, he'll just drop on to the roof, and then use Mage Hand to unhook the grappling hooks. And then so they just drop, and then he can just go from roof to bottom if he needs to, and if he takes a point of damage, so be it.
If I see you coming down too hard and I think it's going to be loud, I'm going to cast Featherfall on you.
That's
So,
perfectly fine.
Um,
But go, go, go.
Yeah, we're going.
Everybody makes stealth checks for me.
So remember, get plus 10.
Everybody gets plus 10.
The 26.
Remember, Amanda, you're at disadvantage. God. 21.
That doesn't have your plus 10 in it.
I added.
I know. I've just meant
but it didn't
like,
work.
I just mental mathing it.
yeah, mental
Mi-
math.
Mine didn't add my plus
so
10
you
either.
can't just do a plus on checks. You have to do.
Oh. So
It's
I got
fine. We can
22.
We can mentally.
Catwin got
math it.
17.
Catwin has to roll
I
again
have
for
to roll
disadvantage.
again. Disadvantage.
Oh,
But not she gonna do. She can only do one worse.
accurate. So she goes with the one above.
Goes with
So
17.
she goes with 17.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the same either way, kind of.
Yeah.
Nice.
26.
Oh, she didn't roll it.
He's dead.
Oh, she did the
Dead.
plus 10. Oh, yeah. 16, though. 16 still fine, probably, hopefully.
16 is better
Yeah,
than
there's
bad.
there's a little bit of clanking and jangling as the two heavily armored girls move across. Esmeralda got a 22, but you're able to quickly make it over onto the ropes and slide down. It only takes about 15 seconds to descend. It's nice, gravity assist. So everyone is able to get down to the ground.
I'm keeping an
quickly.
eye on Shaw if he's going to do the jump thing, and if I think his jump is going to go poorly, I want to cast Featherfall on him before
I'll kind of
crashes hard.
slide down the rope onto the roof, disconnect with Mage Hand because I should still be in range at that point. And
Yes.
drop the rest.
Yeah. There
Okay.
you go.
Now we're talking.
Yeah, you're able to do that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, you all have arrived in the castle courtyard without being detected.
Hell yeah. Let's
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
Got to use all of my fucking Arashari shit.
go. Yeah,
And
you
now, now we can see the portcullis.
Yes, you can. This portcullis is
True.
closed.
A mighty fine portcullis, that is.
Oh,
Mandy, you have to say it like
go
this.
up to the corner and just do a once over and see if anyone's out here and this and that and the other thing.
You have to say it like on your mic, Amanda. Portcullis. Did it even get it?
Oh, she
yes,
whispered.
it came through.
Portcullis. I hate it.
You have all now said it more than I have.
It's not
like,
a sexy
ever.
word at all.
All I know is that we need to add this to the soundboard.
Yeah. Mike needs to say it softly into the microphone though for us.
Can
to
you
do that.
imagine, like in like some like fairy spot, it being said, like being read and just being portcullis, and you're like, ooh, I don't like it.
Innuendo.
Yeah. It's portcullis.
His
No, it'd be,
His
I
it-
think we
sword
can get
pushed
this
up
into
against my
Tusk Love.
portcullis.
oh my god. We're done. We're done. We're done for the night. Y'all made it into the courtyard.
The
We're done.
entrance.
Hell yeah, we did it. We beat the game.
No, we're done with the campaign. It's over. Strahd dies of cringe. End of game.
Hell yeah.
We won, guys. We won.
Oh my god.
I'm actually never gonna recover from that. It's really funny. No, no.
No, we're done.
As her drawbridge opened, he could see how nice her portcullis was.
Oh my god.
Do portcullises have doorknobs?
door knockers, something like that.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm in so much pain.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the rear port column.
My favorite though is in the
All I know is
definition.
that Strahd's health just doubled.
We're gonna die.
Mike,
Great
we're having a
iron.
good time.
Suddenly, from the top of
Hung
the
over the
ramparts, you hear
gateway.
a screech
As a white ancient dragon
descends from the heavens to cleanse the abominations from this campaign.
Oh, we were
Jesus.
having fun.
Strahd from the top rope. I mean,
All right.
honestly, in the definition being lowered between grooves to prevent passage, like, come on now. I don't know what anyone expected.
So it's
So,
chastity
we just-
belt.
Are we
Yeah.
just? Yeah. Are we just gonna skitter across over here?
Yeah, Shaw's looking and
We're
seeing
looking
if
to
he
see
can
where-
get just a read on kind of like, does anyone pass in this area? Like this, that, the other thing. Like, what the heck's going on here?
Give me a good old perception check.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I forgot to do this. I would have done this, but I forgot to do this. Hold on.
We were too busy. We were too busy talking about
Band.
Also, now that we're inside
You're
the
banned.
castle, I'm going to say to everybody, I think, I can make us all a little more strong, and I'm going to cast aid on everybody.
That is concentration, though, right? You are.
No,
No,
aid is
aid-
not
aid is
concentration, though.
I don't
I
think
can
you
do
can
it on
hit
3
everybody,
creatures
though.
within range. So,
we all get plus
Do it
5.
on the non-stealthy peoples.
well, I'm going to do it on some squishies, too, though.
Wish.
Give it to Eliana. Definitely.
Oh, I guess
You
it'll
get 5
tell us.
extra hit. You get 5
Temp.
temp hit points.
I'm
Nice.
good.
Oh, you're pretty squishy, though, aren't you?
I'm good. No, I'm good.
Oh, why didn't I add it?
All right. Well, then I'll say, Irina, you're
There we go.
kind of our shield, so I'll give it to you. And then, Esmeralda, you're pretty stealthy, right? You won't get hit as much.
I try not to.
All right. I'll give it to Catwin since she's always up in the face of things. So Catwin,
Yes.
Irina, and Ilyana, plus 5 hit points.
All right. HP plus 5.
And they are, it is an increase to your hit point max, so they're not temp hit points. You can heal back up to that plus 5
Oh yeah.
should you lose hit points. Yeah.
Oh, it's not temp.
Nope.
I thought it was temp.
Nope.
Okay.
So
It's-
basically, for the next 8 hours, you have 5 more hit points.
How do I like actually?
I think that's just a mental.
Yeah, you just got to kind of
Okay.
note that. Yep.
Noted.
I'll write it down that I cast 8 on you 3.
Okay.
2.
Perfect.
I
Yeah.
was
So with
like,
the
yeah, 'cause
17,
there's-
what does Shaw see?
So yeah, it was a 17. Yeah, you notice there are some what appear to be like wagon or carriage tracks that go between this, and some hoof marks go between this portcullis and this door back here. You think maybe this is like the barn or something.
Okay.
But you don't see any obvious. Oh, and then there are some footmarks back and forth here. But you don't see anything that would indicate like regular patrols or anything down here. You don't see any movement, anything like that. So,
Okay.
So if we want to steal a carriage on our way out,
How to be more obvious 101.
what if it
Okay.
blows up?
Wouldn't be the first time.
I mean, what a way to go out.
Yeah, so once Shaw kind of thinks that it's clear, he'll kind of jump across and just say, wait here. And then can he snuff this fire so that it's just dark?
I mean, it's just like a torch and a bracket. You could just yank it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna yank it
Douse
out,
it.
shove it in the dirt, and
Yep.
put it back up so it's dark.
not.
And And then can I mage hand jiggle the door handle, see if it's open?
It appears to be unlocked.
Shaw will get a little closer. Oopsie. Get a little closer, dodging any windows that he can see, and just open the door very slightly and just peek in. Trying to make as little noise as possible.
It's all right. Got to get to a very different page in the book. You
Yeah.
hit a loading screen.
Nice. The dungeon entrance.
What's the helpful tip on the loading screen?
Yeah, does it have one? Or is it just like one of those definitions? Like a portcullis is.
Oh god.
In ancient times.
Yeah.
In ancient times, to beat a dead horse meant.
Yeah. Exactly.
The chat has been portcullis now.
It just says, remember, switching weapons is faster than reloading.
You
Thank you,
remember?
Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, that's where it all began.
It is indeed. I mean, technically Modern Warfare 1, but...
Yeah. But Modern Warfare 2 was the top, the cream of the crop.
It was the best.
It was go.
Switching weapons versus reloading started with
Oh,
Modern Warfare.
No, just Modern Warfare 2, like, in general. That game was fucking perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The campaign made me cry. Everything was just,
You played a one-player campaign?
yeah.
That's an
that is the game
Nerd.
that taught me what betrayal is.
Jesus Christ, dude. Man. I trusted you for a long time after playing that game. Okay. Yeah, you crack this door open. You
Just a bit.
Just a tiny little bit. You see this. There you go. Did you catch it? Did you see it?
No. I wasn't paying
How about
attention.
Get that time?
I got it. I saw some stairs.
Kinda. Yeah, actually, a little bit.
No. You see a small room. You see two large figures within the room. You catch a glimpse of a table. That's about all you get if you're just cracking it a sliver.
Are the figures similar to the giant statues that we saw on the tour?
You can't tell.
Are we at risk of being seen here?
Yes.
I think if you stay a little closer to the base of the wall, I would say no.
Yeah. We're like right up against the wall then. Psh.
All right. With it being open, Shaw will turn back, give the group a little mischievous grin, and whisper message Eliana, because he knows that would cause the most chaos in this situation, and just say, "It's been fun," and snap his fingers, and he will cast invisibility.
Eliana goes, he disappeared.
He's been
Rixie.
raptured.
Well, should we stay here or should we go forward?
I don't know.
Shaw will very quietly open the door to get a better look at things. As he opens the, can I get a read on what these things are?
Yeah, you see. Oh, I forgot a token. Where's the token?
Rahadim.
Sitting in the servants' quarters.
Just, he's keeping toll of everybody who comes in and out at the desk there. Hi, Zelda. Okay.
Must sit.
Can you lay down, please?
No.
Thank you. You look so sad.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, as you push this door open, kind of dim light filters through the one dust-caked window. You see a door to the north. You see a stairwell descending to the south. You see two armored skeletons standing, facing each other, flanking the stairs. You see a heavy wooden desk with a large book laid open on it with an ink and an inkwell and a quill. You also see a humanoid figure slumped over the desk. Some very obvious puncture wounds in its neck, and it looks to have been. It looks drained.
Past the point of, like, living, obviously.
Long past.
Okay.
The skeletons do not appear to have noticed the door opening.
Okay. Shaw will stealthily walk back to the group and get right up next to Eliana, basically, and just talk, because I can stay invisible while doing that. Would I recognize the figure at all?
No.
Okay. He'll just say, "Okay, I'm back."
Damn it!
And he'll just giggle a little bit. Because right now, with Pass Without a Trace, he's not leaving any footsteps. So, he'll
Sorry
just
to be
say,
a bearer of bad news, but you weren't passing without trace for a little bit of that. You got
Yeah,
out of my
but-
30-foot range.
"Oh, I wasn't I?" Either way, he'll just say, "Okay, there's one dead, two skeletal guards. I don't know. They didn't notice me, but there's definitely one dead."
Do you think that Sasha could have helped clear the way there?
Long dead, let's say. So, I mean, maybe, but
And are you sure the guards are actual skeletal guards, or just could they be?
would I know that they're like actual, like?
You
Right.
didn't get a close enough look. You don't know.
Okay. Shaw will just say, "Let me check," and go back. And can he actually go in and
Yeah, sure.
loop around this side and just kind of do that, like, over the shoulder peek at what's in the book, peek at the dead man, peek at everything in here, and again kind of take that long berth around.
Yeah, the heavy book appears to be a servant's ledger. It says, "Please register for your own convenience and that of your next of kin," at the top, and you see some scribbled, illegible names down the page. What else were you looking at? Sorry.
Looking at the dead guy, I mean, is it obviously
guy-
he's dead, but like, is he holding keys on him? Like,
Doesn't appear to
that
be.
are
Doesn't appear to be. He is just kind of slumped over the desk. Looks like this might have just been a convenient place to dump him, kind of thing. and he's got 4 puncture wounds, 2 on either side of his neck.
Gotcha. So it can likely be assumed that this was tag teamed.
You could make that
Buddy was
assumption.
in need of a snack.
Okay. And then next, I want to check the skeletal guards. I want to see, are they? What's the verbiage I'm looking for? I don't want to say are they alive because they're obviously fucking
Animated?
skeletons.
Animate.
That's the word. Yeah.
Yeah, give me a either survival or investigation check. Yeah, with the 27, as you look these things over, you note that the skeletons are held together with like wire and twine, and they're supported with they're like holding up halberds, but the halberds also appear to be supporting them as much as they are holding them.
So non-animated.
Yeah, these you are quite sure these are just decorative, not actual animated guards of any kind.
Gotcha. In that case, I would like to look through the desk, look at the book a little closer, see if I can find anything of use while checking for traps first.
Sure, give me another investigation check. Look for traps.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't notice any traps. There's one drawer in the desk. It just has another couple of empty inkwells and a couple of quills and some loose parchment.
Nothing of like
No-
value
nothing else
though,
of
or
note, no.
interest. Okay.
Nope.
Okay, on my way out, I'd like to check the door north. Just give it a jiggle, see if it's unlocked. Again, same thing. Check for traps.
That one is unlocked. That one's like barely hanging on to its hinges. But it is unlocked.
Gotcha. Okay. If it's barely hanging onto the hinges, I'll go out, walk up again, and just give everyone the details of what I've seen, and just say now's the time if we're gonna get in.
Yeah, we shouldn't be standing out here in the open.
All right, let's go.
Go. Can Shaw, in his invisibility, sneak around and see if there's a window or something where you can see a little bit better in, just to try to get a idea? Like we have a good idea of what it is, but just to get a visual of what's in there.
Yeah, it's got 2 big barn doors on it. But surprisingly, you actually notice that there are no windows.
Gotcha. I'll leave it.
Okay.
And go in. And as we get in, I'll just quietly say, top door is unlocked, but barely on its hinges. Remember, this whole place is trapped. And I will kind of sneak down the stairs.
Are you
again.
still invisible?
I am still invisible. It lasts an hour.
Well, if you interact with anything, you lose invisibility.
Correct, but I can still talk.
Right, but you interacted with the desk and the door.
It just says if you make an attack roll, deal damage, or cast a spell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I can do
is
that.
is
I thought it was interact with an object too.
No.
Oh. Weird.
I want to check if these
That's fine.
skeletons are trapped.
It might be. It might have changed for 2024.
Yeah, I'm feeling like that might be.
What was that? Azure, sorry.
I want to just check if there's any like traps on these skeletons, like if we pass by them.
Sure. Give me an investigation check. With a 13, you don't see anything obvious, no.
Okay.
Oh, that's what my 14 rolls. For some reason, I thought interact with an object was also something that would discontinue invisibility. Oh well.
You might be thinking
In-
of something else.
I mean, that's what happens in Baldur's Gate.
It might just be a change they made for Baldur's Gate then. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I mean, invisibility is an insane spell. Like,
Because
yes.
in Baldur's Gate, then you could have just snuck through everything. Maybe.
Also
I
true.
don't know. So they just wanted to nerf it a little bit.
Again, knowing this entire place is trapped, will make his way down.
Are you telling us you're going that way?
Yes. Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Anywhere I go, he'll just kind of be like, all right, well, I got an hour of this, but obviously you guys can't.
And is
see me.
these stairs are going down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. When we had the map that she drew for us, is that pinned? Ah, yes, it is. Perfect. All right, so we are in the servant entrance. So that could go to the servant hall.
Shaw will, on his way down, carefully check for like pressure plates and tripwires and stuff like that as he goes down the stairs.
Yeah, make an investigation check. Yeah, with the 10, you don't see anything. You don't see anything obvious.
Okay. He'll make his way down. Yeah, this right here is literally what I built Shaw to do. Like, don't get me wrong, I rolled a 2, but like, this is what I built him to do. Is sleuth.
Sneaky
I think we go south. It seems like the direction on the map.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking based on the map too, and based on the shape of that door, I have a feeling it's gonna make a lot of noise if we try to move it at all.
Yeah, all right. If y'all are gonna head down,
and how is it dark down this stairwell? Like, is it really dark looking?
it's pretty dark looking.
Yes, I thrive in the darkness. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, bred by it.
This is the stairwell you're coming down here.
It's all black.
It's just the entire map is just this one stairwell.
Oh god,
It's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
You've listened to Stairway to Heaven. Now Stairwell to Hell.
I think Shaw would tell him to like keep 30 feet-ish behind me at a slow walking pace, just because obviously you can't see me.
And I'll say, how am I gonna know I'm 30 feet behind you?
touche.
Shaw will ignore that and carry on.
We'll wait a few seconds after he talks and then go. He'll be one loading screen ahead of us.
Our order in walking.
What's that?
What's our order in walking down these halls and stairs and stuff?
Filthy boys first, probably.
I can go
Yes.
first because I have 90 feet of dark vision, and if it's really dark, I can't even. There we go.
And then I think we need Irina to be kind of in the middle because she doesn't have
Maybe
dark vision.
Esmeralda at the rear because she seems to be very similar in stealthiness, so she can kind of be perceptive at the end.
Does she have dark vision?
Does Esmeralda have dark vision? Do we know? Has she said anything?
I ask Esmeralda.
Esmeralda does
Can
not
you
have
see?
dark vision because someone has her goggles of night.
That's crazy.
So then maybe not her at the rear.
Okay. Catwin has dark vision.
Catwin does have dark vision.
Catwin in
Okay.
the rear.
Catwin and me in the rear. The ones without dark vision in the middle. Do we keep going, Shaw?
Yeah, I mean, I have to
We're just
double-check
slowly
for
walking.
traps. I have to double check for traps as I go down.
Yeah, give me a second here.
Traps.
Actually, what I'm gonna do, if you'll let me wreck on this, Mike, at the top of the stairs, I'm going to cast alarm. As I'm gonna, like I say, as we were about to go down the stairs, I'm gonna cast alarm on the threshold of the stairwell,
Mm-hmm.
and make it a mental alarm. So that way we can know if anybody follows us. And as long as I'm within 1 mile, I'll hear it if somebody... And I'll make everybody in our group immune to setting off the alarm.
Okay, and where are you setting it?
Well, basically, in the top of that stairwell, that whole room is basically
Okay.
20 foot cube, right?
Yeah, just setting it in the servants' entrance room.
Yeah, in the servant's entrance.
Okay. All right. Yeah. As you descend, Shaw, you come out into this hallway here. On your left is like a grated wall with like a gate in it that leads into. It's on your left, on the right of the map, that leads into what appears to be like a wine cellar. This hall is ceilings are 10 feet high, supported by like heavy beams. The floor of this hall is actually filled with like a dense fog, kind of obscuring the floor. You also can see some flickering torchlight coming from a doorway here. And then you also see 3 other doors closed down at the end of the hallway.
Can Shaw take a singular ball bearing out of his bag and just roll it gently down the floor? Or is it like stone, like it isn't going to go anywhere type of situation?
Yeah, give it a roll.
What do you want? Like, just roll
No,
it?
I mean, like, you literally just roll it.
Yeah.
Not roll a dice. Yeah, you toss this ball bearing down the hallway, and you hear like the distinct like clickety clack of a ball bearing rolling down stone. And you hear huh? Who's that? And you see a shadow begin to precede a figure out of the doorway of this room here. Oh, that's the fog button. As you see a figure emerge, holding a torch out, kind of looking around, and he starts walking down the hall towards the stairwell.
Do I recognize this person immediately, or no? Is it someone that I've seen?
You have not seen this person, but you have definitely heard of them. You can tell by the looks of this person. You would assume that this is Cyrus Bellevue.
Oh,
Cyrus is the dad of all the whatchamacalls it, right?
Yes.
mongrels or whatever.
Mongrels,
Mhm.
that's what it is.
Will
I
you
think-
have told us after you rolled the...
Yeah. I think Shaw will immediately kind of like run up and say Cyrus Bellevue, and then he'll stay invisible, but it'll be right around the corner. He'll have his daggers out at this point.
So I'll try to get us to go back up the stairs a little bit. Because it's dark in the stairwell, right? Like, it's very dark.
Yes.
Okay, I'll just
Yeah,
tell
the
everyone
only
to go
the
back
only light down here right now is coming from Cyrus's lantern.
go back up the stairs.
Yeah, I think Shaw will position himself where he could walk by and Shaw could get behind him.
Yeah, well, you notice that Cyrus just kind of like steps out and he's like kind of timidly looking around the hallway, trying to see where that noise came from. But he doesn't. Then he just kind of like stands staring at kind of down at the wine cellar for a moment. But then eventually he turns and heads back.
I'll drop an as he's looking at the wine cellar, because I can like this is like
It's like a gate.
yeah, so like it's something where if I could toss a ball bearing in there if I needed to, correct?
Oh yeah, easily. Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I would, but I would kind of try to toss it over in the corner to try to bait him back there, basically.
Okay. Yeah, I think hearing that sound, he would what? And he would like head over towards it. He takes out a key ring and unlocks the gate and steps through and kind of holding his lantern up, trying to see what may have caused the sound.
I think Shaw would go in there with him and just kind of stand back a little bit. And is there a way that Shaw could lock the gate behind them without dropping invisibility?
I don't know that you'd be able to. I mean, you could try to lock it, but you'd have to like reverse pick it because you don't have the key.
Yeah.
You could close it. Like you could close the gate door, but
I think I would close it, but like very quietly because I'm gonna try to like ghost his ass here.
okay.
But I would close it behind him, and just loud enough to where they could hear me on the stairs. I would just say, Cyrus.
He like freezes, and then he like quickly turns around and looks in your direction, and he's like, "Oh, what?
Is he
What's
like
that?"
shitting himself at this
Oh
point?
yeah, absolutely.
I think Shaw would just
Utterly
go
terrified.
drop the keys in his like most like devilish voice he possibly could.
he's like shaking so much that he almost drops the lantern. He's like, Master, is that you? Is it you want my keys?
Drop the keys.
Okay. He drops the lanterns and the keys and he faints.
Perfect.
And faints.
Shaw will
Run.
go over, grab the keys, take out the manacles,
Mm.
kind of, yeah, just cage him up a little bit, lock him to something over here, go up while leaving this unlocked, and just say, I have Cyrus down there, like locked up. Do we want to dispatch him or do we leave him there? Because I want to kind of get him off in a corner where like no one's gonna find him if they patrol. So like I'll drag him if I need to, and that shouldn't break invisibility.
Anybody else down there?
Not that I know of.
What do you mean you have him?
Well, I'll show you, and Shaw will bring everyone down and, well, show them.
I'll whisper to Shaw, like, can we just muzzle him or whatever?
You can. I think we should grill him for information, though. I
Yeah,
have
I
the
think
keys.
I think as you all kind of come down and start coming around the corner, he's like starting to come to, and he's like, oh no, oh, nice burglars, don't kill old Cyrus, no, please.
Nice.
Nice burglars.
How loud is he being?
I mean, loud enough. You're like normal talking voice, kind of quiet. He's clearly terrified.
Yeah. Black. If you remain quiet, we won't harm you. We just need information.
He says, okay, I'll be quiet. You don't have to harm me. I'm no threat to use.
Alright.
As they're doing this, can Shaw look through the keys and see if just see how many are there? Are they labeled in any way, shape, or form? Or are these janitor's keys where there's 60 of them?
No, there's only 5. And one goes to this thing.
Yeah.
The wine cellar.
That's just oh yeah, cast win.
Can I just take my dagger and just kind of quickly mark that key just so that I know off the top of my head which one
Sure.
that one's for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does Esmeralda recognize him since she has been around the Bellevue?
Yeah, she does appear to recognize. I mean, she's not met him either, but does appear to recognize him as Cyrus.
I will just say figure
I
out
think,
if he
I
knows.
think
Yeah.
all of y'all would.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't seem so harmful.
I don't think most people here will be. I'm gonna ask him, what's the best way to get to the dungeon from here? And I'll pull out the makeshift map that I drew, or that's been drawn.
He says, if you want to get down into the dungeons, you just go through that door on the left there. Talking about this door over here.
Okay. How many people are guarding that area?
He says, I don't know, but I see a lot of them shamblers coming up and down the halls lately. One even took my favorite cooking spoon.
Well,
Oh.
we find it, we'll bring it back for you.
Who's a shambler?
Those are shambling mounds, but smaller, right? Like I would know
No,
that from-
he says, now they're those brainless ones the undead that walk around doing the master's bidding.
Okay, undead.
Rude, are you the cook? Is that why they took your spoon?
Eliana's kind of whisper, yelling.
Did they take? Are you the cook?
He oh, God damn it.
What'd you do?
I accidentally hit the back button, which is not how this wiki page works, and now I have to go find my place again.
No, no control Z there.
Nope. At least I remember the nearby where I was. Okay. Servants Hall. Here we go. Okay. He says, yeah, I'm the head chef here for the castle. Have been for some time, but it's kind of scary around here.
You also make the desserts?
He cracks a little bit of a smile. He says, yeah, I make the desserts.
Oh, your desserts are delicious.
You've had my desserts? Oh, were y'all the ones that were here for dinner the other night?
And she kind of like looks at her friends.
I just give like the motion of like,
Don't do it.
don't do it.
He says no, wait, don't tell me. Possible deniability. That's what my grandmammy always told me. Said tell me no truths and I won't tell with no lies.
Yeah, Eliana nods. I like that saying.
He says, but I will say that was the first time in a long time I had to cook such a good meal. I hope it was good.
She just winks at him.
Now we're gonna have to kill him. God damn it, Eliana.
No. We're gonna get seen by other people
Alright,
than just
I-
him, you
As
know.
as they're doing this, Shaw is going to be checking doors
Yeah, we
for
should probably
traps.
ask more pertinent questions.
Oh yeah. So if we needed to get to the kitchen, where would we find that?
Shaw literally just opened the door to the kitchen.
Perfect. Shaw will then check this door. He'll just kind of make a run through, check for traps, see if it's open.
You're still invisible, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Make an investigation check. 16. That door does not appear to be trapped or locked.
Okay, I will creak it open just to see. You said it wasn't locked?
It is not locked.
Okay, yeah, I will still very, very slowly and carefully open that door. To maybe a third of the way, just enough so Shaw can stick his head in there and look. Very quietly.
You just see like a derelict old room, just like full of junk.
Okay. Is it like his living quarters essentially, can he assume? no.
You can't tell. It's just
Okay.
a room full of junk.
Shaw will then. This is double doors?
Yep.
I'm not gonna fuck with double doors. I'll go single door, go to this one.
Okay.
Same thing.
Give
That's
me.
the way the
Yeah,
dungeons.
he said this is the one he said was the way to the dungeon. Just give me an investigation check.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you don't notice any traps.
Locked?
It does not appear to be locked.
Same thing, very slowly.
As you open it, you see a long hallway and you see movement coming towards you.
I will not quickly close it, but I will very slowly close it. Can I lock this door?
You
With
don't.
one of the keys.
Keys.
You said there's 5 keys. I know
There
which
are-
one is. There are 4
Yeah.
keys that I can try, right?
Correct. There does not appear to be a lock on this door.
Okay. I will then sprint over here and say incoming, incoming, incoming. And say, everyone out up the stairs now. And I will lock this after everyone's out and up.
Okay, yeah. Esmeralda and Irina move up pretty quick.
And I'll say, Cyrus, if you know what's good for you, you'll shut your mouth and I'll lock the door.
Okay, yeah.
Are you just a invisible voice
Yes.
speaking?
Yes.
100%.
And you're just gonna leave
yes.
him chained up so it looks really suspicious.
Well, this door is locked, so we'll see.
Okay.
Because let's be real, if they get into here, that's a much better fighting position for us.
You did hear him talk about the Shamblers, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Probably, maybe.
And I'll wait.
I'll whisper to you, like, ask Cyrus what it could be.
I can't cast any spells.
Well, you can still whisper to him loudly.
True. I could. Yeah, I'll whisper. I'll say, "Who is this coming?"
He says, I don't know, probably just one of them shamblers.
I'll wait, see if the door opens.
It does. And you do, in fact, see a zombie step out and like wander into the kitchen, and you hear like banging and clanging and like.
As he's in the kitchen, I'll kind of whisper up the stairs. We can kill it in the kitchen. Go, go, go. And I'll open the door here for people.
I'm gonna run right here and get my bow ready to shoot him as soon as I see him.
All right. Let's. Yeah, everyone can cut. So this door is closed. This one is open. So free movement until.
Shaw will close this door very quietly and say, "Go through the other door."
Okay, so Catwin's gonna like post up at the door with her great axe.
And as I shut and I'll just say, as I shut the door, you open that one, and then
Okay.
I'll kind of slowly, as to not make a noise, I'll shut this door.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I will open and enter the room, right?
Yep. Let's make. Let's do. Just you roll initiative real quick, Catwin. We'll
Okay.
see if you get the drop on the zombie or the zombie gets the drop on you.
Azura, you have a ready action, correct?
I have a ready action for when I see it.
Sorry, I accidentally closed my window with my.
You and
No
your
shame.
hotkeys. I'm gonna go refill my water as you guys do this. Helps
Yep.
to be able to hear you. I'm talking.
It actually sees you first, Catwin, so it's going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Then it's going to try and just and swipe at you.
Is
with
my
its
ready
claw.
action allowed to go before it goes to attack or
Yes, you could shoot it before it attacks.
not? Okay.
And then we'll just go ahead and have everybody else roll initiative.
Okay.
19 hits for 9.
And then I would shoot again.
18 hits for 4. Okay.
And then I get my Dread Ambusher as well. And I get an additional D8 on
yeah.
that one.
This thing
I
might be
just do
dead
Longbow Dread.
before.
Oh, I
21 for
didn't do the
another-
Dread. Hold on, I get to do a D8 as well.
Yeah, okay. So 4 plus 6, so 10 plus 14. So it was 14
I
plus
didn't
9
roll minimum
is
damage on 2 of those.
23. 23 damage.
I didn't cast Hunter's Mark because I wanted to just...
Yeesh.
Pop. So I was going...
That last hit, Cowan, you're like rearing back with your axe as this thing is like
Yeah.
coming at you to try and swipe you with its claws, and then all of a sudden it's just like, it's like two to the chest, one to the head, like, and it just falls over dead.
Sick.
And you're gonna see. I'm gonna visibly be upset. I'm like, God damn it, Azur.
That was the quieter option.
Shaw will look down the hallway as they're doing that. I wouldn't have been a part of the fight anyways.
Oh, you're looking down the hallway that it came out of?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just see a hallway with this stairwell at the end.
Okay.
Wow, sorry.
Alright, I'm just gonna go and grab my arrows so I can probably get 2 of them back.
Yes, correct.
Alright, cool.
I don't want this to be like Cameron's D&D session, but I feel like this is what Shaw was built to do. Like,
Yeah. It's okay to have a session that's like focused on you.
I know, but I just feel bad.
I mean, the first third was just all my levitating and shit. So we're the sneaky ones.
Shaw will go back after it's dead before he goes down that hallway and just say, do we want to fuck with the double doors or do we know where the dungeons are?
Cyrus said the dungeons were that way, but we might want to ask him some more questions.
You all would know from Sasha that the location of the skull is somewhere on this level.
On this level?
Yes.
Yeah, it's somewhere near. It's through the double doors near. Didn't they say it specifically? The ossuary
Mm-hmm.
is.
Then yeah, Shaw's definitely fucking with the double doors. Then.
Oh, well, hold on a second.
Hold on. Let's see. Let's go back through the note.
So, how do we want to do this? Like, the biggest thing we have to worry about is Rahadim.
We can.
I'm gonna go ask Cyrus about
Where he might be.
Rahadim. Yeah, where might Rahadim be at this
Alright.
time?
Shaw will open the door to that gate then, because he had locked it.
Yeah.
You'll just see you just see the door kind of clicking open.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to get an attack, so.
Dragon skull in the basement chamber. Ossuary behind the wooden doors west of the kitchen.
Oh, that's okay. That seems exactly where we need to go then.
You asked him where. You asked him where Rahadin was. Sorry.
Rahadim is, yeah.
He says, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know. He's probably somewhere in the castle, but I don't know. I don't right know where he is."
Does anybody from up above ever come and visit these quarters?
He says, "Oh yes, those shamblers. They all belong to Miss Volenta, and that's her favorite room right over there." Pointing,
Like
and
the
he's-
junk room?
The double door
Oh,
room?
that room. Oh, the ossuary? Where we think the ossuary is?
Yeah.
Is she here now? I whisper kind of quietly.
He says, I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was talking to him. I want to go back and look at this shambler and see if it has his favorite cooking spoon.
It does not.
Oh, that.
Do you prepare any meals for the for everybody in the castle?
He nods. Yes, I do.
Even the captives?
He nods. He says they don't really get much in the way of meals, more just, scraps and sustenance, but I give them what I can.
Do you take it to them or do the shamblers?
He says no, I don't take it to them, and the shamblers don't really do too much in the way of work, but usually one of the vampires or one of the masters or their spawn will take it.
Around what time do they usually get their scraps?
Well, they get some in the morning and they get some at dinner.
Have they had dinner already?
They have.
Okay. You're being mighty helpful, Cyrus.
You're welcome for that, by the way. He says, "I do what I can. I don't want no trouble."
We don't want to hurt you.
Yeah, we don't want to hurt anybody we don't want to hurt anybody that that hasn't done anything wrong.
He says, I thank you.
I'm gonna walk over and be like, Shaw, where are you, Shaw? And I'm gonna like
Oh,
walk
whoa.
a circle till he comes and responds to me.
Shaw will just
You,
go.
to annoy you.
Shaw will let him walk in a circle for a little bit as he's standing right next to him and just say, yes.
Do you think we should uncuff Cyrus and let him keep to the kitchen at least?
You realize that if he lets word slip that we're here, he's dead, right?
Well, if he's cuffed in the wine cellar, he's dead. Somebody knows somebody's here anyways.
Your call. Just get my
I'm just
cuffs
saying, if
back
somebody
you
finds
think.
him that way, it's an
Do you
immediate
think he'll
alert.
talk?
I don't know, but I think it's still a better chance than if somebody finds him cuffed.
Fine.
Can I hear their conversation?
Depends how close you are.
It's a quiet whisper, yeah. It's like a, like when you argue in a movie theater, like that.
I mean, if you saw me walking in circles, like whispering Shaw's name, you might have been interested in what I was going to do. So, if you had any interest in it, I'm assuming you could hear it.
I asked Cyrus, "You won't tell anybody we're here, will you?"
He shakes his head. He says, no, like I said, plausible deniability. I don't know what y'all are up to, so I can't tell them what you're doing. And I won't tell them that you're here neither.
We'll do our best to find you your spoon.
I'll just whisper, I think we need to not leave him cuffed. At least that removes one.
Fine, but we lock him in the
Possibility of
kitchen if we can.
That's fine. Do you understand why we shouldn't cuff
Yes.
him though? Okay. You seem very upset, Shaw. And then I'll say,
Shaw is rolling his eyes as he knows this is not the time for emotion.
the way you said sure was not very reassuring to Azur.
What does that one think? Should we leave him locked up, or should we let him go back to his kitchen?
I think it'll be less suspicious if we let him go back to his kitchen.
I mean, I understand why Shaw is skeptical.
Yeah, but if anybody finds him locked up, then it's an immediate alarm for the whole castle. Is my thought.
Correct. I think we unlock him. Eliana would like to unlock him.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
has to do it though. He has the keys.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Fine, Shaw will
So
go
it's
back.
up to Shaw for the final say.
Yeah, Shaw will zip in, unlock him, and whisper so that only he can hear. He'll just say, if you say a word, I will kill you.
His eyes go wide and he kind of like sways on his feet as he is clearly a little lightheaded. He says, I won't say nothing. I won't say nothing to nobody. You don't got to worry about it. Oh, just don't hurt me.
And Shaw will
And then he
click
faints.
the manacles off. I will leave him there. That's fine. I'll click the manacles off, leave the door unlocked, and I'll head this way.
He gets up and kind of like slowly shuffles back into his kitchen. And he sees the zombie and he faints.
This poor guy is just gonna have like a concussion
You-
from all the fainting.
Where should we put the
Do you
dead
want us to move
zombie?
that for you?
Yeah, as he
Yeah.
kind of like gets himself back up, he's like, "Hey, you can't leave that there. They'll see it. They'll know."
Maybe
Where's the best place to hide it?
He's like, "Well, a couple of those wine casks are empty. I guess you could shove it inside one."
Smart. Let's do it.
Statwin. Strong girl, go help.
Yeah, Catwin and Azure carry it over.
All right, I want to like.
he'll point out
Be
that
like,
that
hide
this
it in
one's
here.
yeah, this one's empty.
Okay.
Okay.
Ode to zombie.
We see an easy way. Is it like the top open?
Oh yeah, I mean you could just like pop the top off and shove it in there, and then pop the top back on. Yeah.
All right,
Easiest body hiding ever.
done.
I'm still mad I didn't get to hit him with my axe, Azur. Still.
Next one's
Mad.
yours. It was gonna eat you.
He wasn't gonna eat me. I had my axe ready.
He looked hungry.
You look hungry.
And I'll just say, "We'll find your spoon."
Says thanks. I do miss it. Thank you.
All right,
So,
probably a good stopping place. You think?
We'll let Eliana get. She's walking in circles, calling for Shaw.
I'll just flick her ear once as she goes by.
Gotta talk louder, babe.
Yes.
sorry.
He did you hear that he said that Valenta might be behind those doors?
Oh. Valento is one of the ones that like absolutely wanted to like rip my throat out, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Valento was the first one y'all met in the coffin shop, and then you, very brazenly insulted many times while
Yeah,
you
perfect.
were at dinner the other night.
Brazenly insulted me
Perfect.
many times.
I think that she's the one who hates you the most.
Perfect.
I can
Hates
always
you
disguise
the most.
myself as the other vampire who hates you.
The other Shaw, maybe.
I could be Shaw. You want me to be?
All I'm saying is you have to be really careful checking that door, and that maybe we should not clump together.
Yeah, there could be a trap in that one.
This one's Valenta.
Oh yeah. She was not happy with me.
Not a happy camper.
Not at all.
She's so pretty. She kind of looks like she's wearing like a croissant as a dress.
Oh yeah.
I'm also
Yeah.
confused. She has like a bone mask on.
Over her face.
I mean,
yeah.
you know that she turned this into an ossuary, so bones, kind of part of the course.
Checks out.
Ah.
Mm.
I see. Well,
Well, do we do bones first or do we do hostages first?
the bones
Well,
could
the
bones-
be difficult to transport.
Well, no, we have the bag of holding.
But do we think
Box.
we can get them under 500 pounds?
We don't know what
They'll
they
be-
look like. We don't know if they're
They'll
like.
be under that weight.
Well, you do know the only thing you're looking for is the skull.
a
Just
skull.
the skull.
Yeah.
And we can use reduce on it.
Yes.
So that
Which,
should
but
be
enlarged
well
reduce
under.
only works for a little bit. It's
But
not
as-
forever.
But once it's in the bag, it's okay if it's large, and then you can reduce it again before you take it out.
I mean, you can put anything in the bag
Yeah.
as long as it's not over the weight.
Is
Yeah,
reduce
I mean,
just make
I
it
think-
smaller while keeping it the same weight?
Uh,
don't know.
yes.
Okay.
All right, so it doesn't really matter as long as we can get in the bag.
My vote is hostages first.
Okay.
I will say.
I think we at least see what's through that door.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I
Because,
So
because-
one thing I'll say about hostage first is then we have to keep another life form alive if we run into other battles.
yeah, but
So
a
I think
battle,
both of our hostages are in different places.
Yes. I think the werewolf guy will be easier to keep alive if he's still alive. But the
there's a
other
fight,
hostage
the whole
sounded like she
castle
was
will
at
know
the
it.
end of her life, close to it. So she probably should be. She's in a different spot though, so.
If there's a fight, the whole castle will know.
You guys speak up, babe. You're not coming through your mic.
Sorry. Do you think we could ask Cyrus, or maybe I could charm him to go get Gertruda and bring her back here?
He'll faint the moment she sees her.
Yeah. True.
Well,
Everyone's-
he said he made all the food for everyone.
I could
Maybe-
maybe disguise myself as Cyrus.
Oh, you could do that.
But I think we get Gertruda last.
Well, I was wondering if maybe I could send him to go get Gertruda while we're doing the other things. And then we come back and he's just
Told
here
the
with
whole
her.
Castle that we're here. Just kidding.
Not well, if I charm him, the charm lasts for an hour.
Do you have to be within a certain distance with him for the charm to stay working?
I don't know.
No, it's just when you charm him.
Okay. I think maybe this is a discussion for
But
next
also just
session.
ask him to get Gertruda for us.
Yeah, we
Or if he even knows
What,
who
Mike?
she is.
Who was to say we could stop here and y'all could make some plans between now and next session
Hmm.
on what you want to
Bring-
do next, how you want to handle it.
Fair.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Mike, you're making everybody yawn.
I'm sorry, it's
much-
late. I'm tired.
How much time do I have left on invisibility? Like
How long does it last? 10 minutes?
an hour?
Less an hour? It's
Yeah.
probably been. You cast it once you were about to go in the door. It's
Yeah.
probably been 15 minutes.
Okay. I'm just gonna put that in there for my sake.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know if my brain can figure out what the best way for Gertrude is right now. But I think discussing it between sessions would be best.
Deal.
Gertruda.
And next week we're doing Dead Minds.
Yeah.
Even if Sam can't come,
Correct.
because he's very non-committal.
Boo, hiss, boo.
Aw.
Sam is like the least committal person I think I've ever met.
All he has to do is get on the computer.